I played with Legos when I was younger, and I played the Lego video games where you could see famous characters in building block form. A theatrical movie based on the toy company was released in 2014, and we got the sequel earlier in 2019. Now, I must assemble all the pieces I need to make a video to compare the two films and see which Lego movie comes out on top. Start building signs so you can cheer on the movie you want to win, because it's time for the brick off. Hey, I'm Owen, the Fiction Fanboy, and welcome to the Dream Battle, the Lego Movie versus the Lego Movie 2, the second part. Round 1. Story. The original Lego Movie centers on a construction worker named Emmett Rakowski, who unexpectedly became the one that was chosen to put the piece of resistance on the Kragle to stop Lord Business's plan to make the entire world immobile. Emmett was not prepared for a huge adventure like that, but he has master builders by his side and learn new things in his quest and make his ideas work. The sequel makes most of the characters a little more mature, while Emmett has to prove that he can be tough so he can save his friends from the aliens that kidnapped them. Unlike its predecessor, you get more perspectives from the other characters so we can see different sides of the story to see who is planning what, and those sides of stories aren't just for laughs. I see that the movies tried different things to keep them from being similar to each other, and if one of these movies did one of their thing better than the other's thing, I'd say the first Lego movie did their thing better, making the first Lego movie earn its first Lego Movie 1, second part 0. Round 2. Villain. Lord Business, also known as President Business, has stolen the Kragle, which is his key to keeping the world the way things are supposed to be. Permanently. Will Ferrell voices the villain, and like another character he voiced, Megamind, he mispronounces things like Cloak of Bandaid, Cotton Swab of Q-Tip, and Polish Remover of Nail, making him a funny villain. The biggest thing about this villain is that he represents Finn's father, the man upstairs, who also wants things his way. When first looking at the second Lego movie, you probably thought Queen Whatever Wanabe was the villain, but you thought wrong, and so did I. Rex Dangervest is the real villain, and when I found out that he was a more mature version of Emmett from the future, it took away some of the charm on how mind-blowing it was when Chris Pratt was voicing him and Emmett. However, it's relatable to be special only for people to forget how special you were after your first adventure. One villain wants his world to be perfect, while the other wants his past self to grow up. And world domination is more evil, so the first Lego movie gets this round too. Lego Movie 2, second part 0. Round 3. Comedy. Lord/President Business has plenty of funny moments, like when he says things need to be a little bit deadly. Speaking of deadly, Unikitty has an angry side that we witness during the final act of the movie. Things are more hilarious when Emmett first sees Wildstyle, almost making a Terminator reference, and when Wildstyle asks for Emmett's favorite things. We also can't forget that they took the good cop, bad cop role literally here, and too many more jokes to list now. The second main series Lego movie has some laughs like the Bruce Willis gag, and that 2D animated intermission with Unikitty and the food characters. Remember the trailer about the guard's worst nightmare about being late and pudding pants? That's in the movie. Rex brings more jokes to the movie when he built his time machine using parts from other time machines. But probably one of the funniest moments of all is when Will Ferrell with a small off-screen voiceover cameo for a callback to Where Are My Pants from the first movie. The LEGO crew may not have ran out of good jokes to use for the second part, but the first LEGO movie had more original and more funny jokes, gaining its third consecutive point. LEGO Movie 3, second part 0. Round 4. Action. First thing you see in the LEGO Movie is Vitruvius using his Master Builder powers to prevent Lord Business and his robots from getting the Kraggle. But the action gets more thrilling when Wildstyle saves Emmett from getting melted and tries to escape Bad Cop. There are more chase scenes throughout the journey, and you can see plenty of moments where Vitruvius and Wildstyle kick butt, yet even characters like Batman and Emmett get their times to fight. Things got apocalyptic in the second part when everything cute was banned from Apocalypseburg, and every main character that fought in the first movie still fights. The whole environment will remind action fans of Mad Max Fury Road, and that's nice. Rex teaches Emmett how to be a master breaker, and Emmett breaks so hard that his Lego hand looks like Lego Hulk's fist. Even the final act has characters stick together to fight Rex's Raptor army, and a tiny heart explosion made Rex go bye-bye. Despite both of these movies being for kids, they have plenty of action for older audiences, and I believe that the second part largely improved on what the first part already succeeded in. LEGO Movie 3, second part 1. Final round. Moral. Once we get to the first live-action portion of the LEGO Movie, we learn that everything that was happening in the LEGO world is a child's imagination, and the Legos belong to the man upstairs. Emmett confronting business is the equivalent of Finn making his father understand and appreciate all the wonderful creations that were made. Everyone is special in their own creative way, and everyone is the most talented, most interesting, and most extraordinary people in the universe. After the man upstairs seals the Kraggle and uncraggleizes everything, he and his son interact more, until the man upstairs states that Finn's sister can play. The follow-up movie that came 5 years after its original has a brother-sister feud between Finn and Bianca that's even bigger than the father-son feud between the man upstairs and Finn from earlier. Bianca just wants Finn to play with her, hence why she planned a marriage between Batman and Wannabe. But Finn didn't realize it until after he used Emmett to smash the temple wedding cake and Armageddon, Our Mama Gets In, occurred. Lucy has learned that she could not change anyone other than herself. Finn did learn to love, make peace, and play with his younger sister, and the mother had a change of heart. The two LEGO movies have provided some solid messages for their targeted audiences, and those messages should be taken to heart, so the final round ends with both LEGO movies each earning a point. LEGO Movie 4, second part 2. The battle between the building block movies has come to a close, and the original LEGO movie has won. The LEGO Movie 2, the second part, was fun, but if a LEGO movie was allowed to get nominated for Best Animated Film, the original would get that Oscar for sure. Want more fiction? Then please do what my friends say, comment below, and follow me on Instagram for thumbnail previews and teasers for upcoming YouTube videos. Fiction Fanboy has finished this video. Everyone keep fantasizing, and good night-o.